Hey guys, welcome back, episode 4. Got the little 12 on the car trailer. It's going off today to get these lovely sills done, as you can see. The bunny rubble going on there. And the lower quarters here, I'm giving it to a mate of mine. He's going to do these. Here are the quarters here that I got made for it. Automotive Panel Craft over at Campbelltown did these and done a really spot on job with these. So they're going to go on there like that. And yeah, we'll take some photos and videos throughout them coming off. In this episode, I'm going to start doing the motor. I'll show you what we're doing there. We'll hook in. Headed back down the Hume, come down to watch Mighty Raiders hopefully get a win today. We called in to Charlie. As I said, I wanted to get some stuff off him. I bought a taco off him. I needed one of these. He's got a lot of new stock in here. You can see he's collecting a lot of new genuine bits now. A lot of new stuff here since I was here a few weeks ago. He's got a couple of really good guards and panels over here. He did say he's got a couple of cars coming this week. So I'll be interested to see what he gets there. So happy days, up the Raiders. Alright guys, back from Charlie. Thought I'd quickly show you what I got off him. Here's the little taco I picked up. I didn't have one, so happy to get that. Now I bought a 1200 Ute cross member. Because I'm running A14 motor in mine, I need one of these. You need the short little leg here, because A14, you can make them fit, stuffing around with mounts, but these ones will go straight in. So I was happy to get that, $100. So yeah, that was a good buy. And one other thing he gave me, he threw this in because I've been a good customer. He gave me a nice Datsun flag. So thanks, Charlie. That'll go well in the shed. Now, while the car's away, I'm going to do a few other jobs that I can do. I've got the door and guard here. As you remember, I buffed and polished the other side. So I've got these ones to go. I'm going to do these. Tomorrow I'm going to get stuck in and start with the motor. I'll show you what we're doing with the motor. And once I buff these, I'm going to show you something I've got for the guards, which you'll like. Alright, giving them a buff, hit them with the Maguire's wet look. Like the others, come up bloody nice, really nice. Really happy with these. Guard came up really nice. Plenty of patina on here. Now people are painting their cars to get that patina look and paying big money for it, and it's cost me what? A bottle of cutting compound and that's it. And polish. Some beautiful patina up here. A lot of people are probably thinking, oh yuck, but anyhow, that's the look I'm going for. Now I'm going to show you a little something here. Good mate of mine, John Taylor. Bit of a legend of Dado 1200s. A lot of you guys in New South Wales would have known of him. Very well known in the Dado 1200 community. He told me probably 25 years ago, one way to pick a 1200 original guard from a Taiwanese. This little edge along here, only the genuine ones have that. The early Taiwanese do have it, but it's not as prominent. So the Taiwanese are just flat along there, and what you end up with is a fair gap between the bonnet and the guard. So yeah, genuine guards here, and very nice. Now, one little thing I do have for the guards, which I was going to show you. Picked up some guard mirrors. Now these are going to look pretty cool on here. Now I hunted everywhere for some old second-handies because I didn't want original chrome on here, but couldn't get any. So I just got to bolt them on and they're going to look very nice on there. Now these are genuine Nissan ones that I bought from my local dealer. They were able to find some in an old dealer at Victoria somewhere, and he told me they're the last lot around, but I'll give you the part number in case you want to try and find some yourself. Obviously they're left and right, they're the part numbers. So if you want a set, good luck. I paid, I think it was $180 for the pair, which I've seen what some people are charging for these mirrors, and that's really good going. So, okay, they're all done. We'll get onto the motor tomorrow and we'll have a look at that, and gonna kick back, got the fire going, enjoy a bit of footy. See ya. All right, now the fun part of any build, building the motor. What I'm going for here, I'm building a nice big block, A14. Standard, these are 76mm ball. I've bored this one out to 78mm. I have had some new cam bearings fitted in it also. And what I'm running is a little Mazda piston. I had to get the rods redone, pin boring to suit. So I've done this little combo before, it works really good. One thing you do have to run, obviously running a bigger ball, you got to run a bigger head gasket. That's where these come in. Nice Nismo head gasket. There's the part number. You can still get these, and yeah, you will need that. Righto, camshaft. Now I was lucky, I got a batch of these done years ago, probably 10 years ago now, and I've still got one left over. I'm running a 140 cam in it. It's a Clive cam. These are a very popular little cam in all your little rally cars, little street cars. You'll find any of them will definitely have one of these cams in here, and they're great. Now, one little thing I'm doing that I got from Stuart Wilkins, cam gear. Rather than stuffing around paying $300 for an adjustable cam gear, Stewie makes these little dowels off-centered for doing your cam timing. Just got to drill this out, put that in, and it's a very cheap and easy way to do it. So yeah, Stu from SW Motorsport. I've had the camshaft, the crankshaft, it's all been linished, ready to go. Rods, bought some new Nissan push rods. You can still get them from your dealer. Righto. Clutch and flywheel. I gave this to my old man. He's got a lathe at home. He lightened it for me. Helps them rev a lot better. One thing you got to do on these, because any A14s and 15s are renowned for it. If you give them a big rev, and it's happened to me, the flywheel wants to come off. So plenty of Loctite around the back here, and some new bolts. You can buy them through Nissan and Loctite them in too. Or you can, I've seen people put a dowel in here to help them. I'm not going to worry about that. It's only a little cruiser car. I've got a new Exity clutch here to go in it. I've had everything washed and sandblasted, time and colour. Now the head. I'm just running a H89 head. Given it a little port. Didn't go too berserk. It's had new guides fitted. I've got rid of the alloy that is normally around the guide there, ported all that away. It's got performance springs there, double coil ones, and the head's all ready to go. It's got new valves in it. It did have a bit of corrosion, which is pretty normal, so it's had some TIG welding done. I'm going to take this around my old man's place. We'll chuck it on the mill and give it a skim and get it flat. One thing I am going to do is then CC the head to work out my compression ratio. So today I'm just going to dummy fit the crank up with some old bearings, put the rods and pistons in so I can work out my deck height there, CC that up, and I'll CC the head, and then I can work out my compression ratio. Ideally, being a little street car, I'm going for around 10.7, 10.8 compression ratio on it. Got all new bearings and rings for it. Head studs, definitely a good little option to put on these. You can really torque them down tight. A full timing kit for it, chain and tensioner and everything there. Now, I love this little bit of kit here. Another item I bought off Stu Wilkins, this beautiful inlet manifold. Look at it. I've never seen one like this before. I've seen the red lines and the old Jeff Taylor and John Taylor used to make their own. But I saw this one, it's just beautiful. It's got the little holder built into it for your accelerator cable. It's even got a return spring in there, and that's how you buy it. It all comes like that. So that's really going to set it off. So nice pair of Webbers on here. And one other thing I got off Stu, these little nuts. Anyone who's put Webbers on an A-series before, sometimes you got to grind out in here, and the nuts are a 12mm head. These are a little 10mm head. Just makes them easier for getting your ring spanner in there to tighten them up. So that's a great little thing. And going behind the motor, I've got this nice little 5-speed here that I bought. Funny story, one night on eBay, this popped up in Malaysia. And as you do after you've had a few beers on a Friday night, I put an offer in, and next minute I knew I'd bought it. And I got this at a really good deal. I paid $840 for it. And by the time it was delivered, it came in at $1,000 delivered here. So I was real happy with that. And I bought this on a Friday night, and it was delivered to my workshop Tuesday morning with DHL from Malaysia. So you can't even get anything from interstate that quick. So very happy. So anyhow, we'll dummy out, fit up the crank. Now I'm not going to show you the whole screwing the motor together. I'm not going to bore you with all that. I will do a bit of filming of decking the head and the block and that, and we'll get this in and fire it up. All right, I've dummy fitted the crank up, put some old bearings in there. I've got put a new piston in there. Now what I'm going to do now is just CC the bottom end here, and I'm going to do the same with the head, just to work my compression ratio out. Easiest way that I've always done it and been taught by my old man. All he needs a bit of perspex, 2 holes in there, a little syringe, and as you can see what I've done here, just a smear of grease around here, because we're going to put that on there like that, and then we're going to fill that full of water, and we're going to measure how much water we put in there in mil, and just by injecting it into one of the holes, move it around a bit to get any air bubbles out of there, and then whatever that measurement is, we just put that into, you can just Google it, a compression calculator, and all you got to do is put in your bore, stroke, your head gasket thickness, head gasket diameter, and your CCs here, and then CCs are what you get in the head, and that's pretty much it. And then it'll work it out and tell you what your compression ratio is, so you can go from there. So we'll do the bottom end, then I'll do the head, and we'll have a look. Okay, worked the compression ratio out. We came in at 9.3, so I brought the block around here to the old man's place, and we're just going to take 35 thou off the block, and then that'll give me around the 10.25 compression, which I'll be happy with that. Saves stuffing around on the motor doing other stuff. So this is the old man's shed. We'll go for a little wander around. Now this is a full old mate shed. Many Datsuns have been built in this shed, rally cars, so we'll go have a look. Here we go. Here's the old man over here. Hey Mick.
Come on boys.
So, got a little block in here. Just want to take some off there. Oh, what do you have there? As I said, it is a full old mate shed. Here's his beloved R30 Skyline, on a nice LS1 in there. He's just he let his grandson have a little drive it, and he stuck it in. So he's just put a new radiator support panel on the front there. got some nice MCA in the front there. It's a very fast car. Here's his big lathe over here where he does a lot of crank grinding, and he did me flywheel and everything. Does all types of work on there. Little diesel motor here he's doing. I don't know what that's out. I think that came out of a little Bobcat. So as you can see, it's very well organised in here. And let's just have a look at the little block now. And we'll do the same with the head. Chuck the head in here. So we're cutting 4 thou each cut here. We're going to take 35 thou off the block. So we're going to do a couple of cuts here. So yeah, just doing 4 each time. Righto, 3 cuts to go and we're done. While I'm here, I'll show you something that I'm sure you're all going to love. Something we're pulling out. In every old mate shed, there's an old mate car. Look what we have here. Beautiful GT. This is the old man's. And he sold it. So we're just going to pull it out because the fella's coming to buy it tomorrow. Story of this car, he bought it 44 years ago. It's got brown saddle trim in there, it's auto, it's all original, thing's never been restored. The only thing you had to do is paint the bonnet on it because it all faded. But other than that, it's all original. She's a low rider because the springs are sagged on it. Still goes, but we're just going to pull it out and get it ready for the fella to come pick it up tomorrow. Give you a quick look at it. I know there'd be many people to like to see it. I've only had the pleasure of driving it once, and that was to my own wedding 22 years ago. It's all matching numbers car. You do park it next to other cars that had a full resto, and yeah, it does look a bit ordinary because it's all original, but it's an original. It's funny, there's more GT Falcons out there now than what were ever made because all the replicas that are out there. But yeah, this one's definitely not a replica. So anyhow, be sad to see it go, but the old man can enjoy it. It's his retirement money. So I'm not going to tell you what he got for it, but as you can imagine, he got some good dollars for it, so that's good.
How many you got now?
All right. There's the block all done nicely now. And let's put the head on.
Hey, mate.
Righto, got the block back home. Now before I can start putting the motor together, I'm just going to cut a few valve reliefs in the top of the pistons. Easiest way to do that, I've just got an old standard 1200 head here, and I've just cut some little notches in the valves here, and you just put a drill on the end here. Make sure you you got your dowels in the block, so it all lines up. And I am just going to put a couple of new head studs in just to secure the head down, because I don't want it wiggling around. And then it's just a matter of getting your drill, working it up and down. And there we go. Just cut some ones in there. I will tidy those up a bit with a little flapper wheel, and then we'll pull it all apart and start putting it together. Righto. Got the bottom end nearly together. And you wouldn't believe it, while I was putting this together today, I had a surprise visitor turn up. And look what arrived. The original boot lid. Still got the original badge on there. Very hard badge to get. It's gone, but I'm not worried about that. Still in bloody great nick. And the underside. So, that's going to go great on the car. Big shout out to Luke for going to the effort to find it for me. And he even delivered it. So, thanks again, Luke. Love it. So, going to give it a buff, polish, and it'll go nice with the other panels on the car. Okay, welcome back to me spray booth. Got something a bit different in here today. Doing the motor today. We'll have a quick look at it. Here we go. I've got all the motor together, minus the head. I've just put an old head on here because I want to keep the original nice alloy look for the head. So I've just put that old one on there to paint the motor. And same with the timing case cover. I'm going a nice silver. It'll be a base coat with clear over the top on the silver. The motor, I'm just doing a 2K straight blue, which we're going to do now. And there we go. I've just put tape over the crank pulley here. Don't want paint on that. And same with the holes around here for oil pump. And same on the back for the flywheel. And outside, I've just got the engine mount bracket. So we'll give it a coat and we'll go from there. Okay, got all the motor done. Now I've hung the washing out again. I'll show you what I got hung out. I've got 2 wiper motors here. I thought I'd just paint 2 because I don't know if they work, so if one doesn't work I can always put the other one on. Here's my little front calipers that we'll have a look at later. Using an old 1200 bonnet here, comes in handy for a bit of painting. I've got the front balancer, water pump pulley, water pump, and there's the timing case cover. Now I'm going, as I said, silver. I'm just doing a base coat now, and then I'll do the clear over the top. And there's the gearbox, ready to go. Righto. Got the colour on, the base coat. Comes up dull. Now we put the clear on and that'll really bring it to life. Okay, got all the clear on, as you can see. It's very nice and shiny now. One other thing I did, I did the oil pump. I didn't show you that. I blocked everything off, put an old sender unit, an old filter on there, and taped all around the back here because obviously you don't want paint getting in there. So, yeah, very nice. Okay, called in to see me mate Greg, have a look at the car. Here it is in the background. We'll have a look and see what he's got up to. Here we go. Got one of the ute sills in there, as you can see. There's the back of it. There's all the old rusty stuff that he's cut out of there. Now the quarter here, he did grind it back and he found the quarter was actually better than what we thought, so he's just repairing that. He's cut that out there. There's the bit that he's cut out of there, and he's just welded a couple of plates in there, so that's better. Rather keep it original if we can with the original metal. I haven't done anything on the other side yet. That'll be happening. So there we go, little update, looking good. Okay, motor's all together. Look at it. It's looking beautiful. Nice 2K. The silver base coat has come up really good with the clear on top. She's really popping. Nice genuine fan on there. I've got a new alternator, everything to go on. As you can see, all the new bolts are in. Manifold is just lovely. The extractors, nice ceramic coated set there. So yeah, really happy. That's really going to look nice when you pop the bonnet. Well, that's about it for episode 4. I hope you've enjoyed it. Next episode, I'm hoping to have the car back, get it on the rotisserie, and start doing under the car, and then start assembling the car. And I've got a few other little things in the meantime while the car's away, to get them ready. So as soon as the car's back, I'm hoping to get it together and get on the road before the end of the year. Cheers.